Hey guys, this is Juno with Detour Shirts. In this video, we're going to talk about merch by Amazon terms you should know. Let's go. Alright guys, so in this video we're going to talk about the merch by Amazon terms you should know. These are things if you're new to merch or if you have someone that is in merch by Amazon and you hear them talking, you may not know what these phrases mean. So I'll help you out on what they're talking about. What are these things that maybe you've never heard of or they're talking and you don't know what they mean. For those of you new to the channel, my name is Juna. I'm a t-shirt designer, graphic designer. I sell t-shirts online and my channel is all about helping you design and sell t-shirts online. So if that's something you're interested in or like to do, please don't forget to subscribe to my account, like this video, and click that notification bell so you can be notified of all the new videos that I have that are coming up. And don't forget to stay till the end. I have another trend credits at the end to let you know what's trending and help you with your merch by Amazon sales. So let's get into it. Today we're going to talk about this merch by Amazon terms you should know. I created a few here. I'm only going to go over about 8 of them. There's a lot of them out there, but let's get into it. So the first thing you might hear people talk about when they're talking about merch by Amazon is tier, T-I-E-R, and it's mainly a merch by Amazon seller level. When you get into merch by Amazon is a little different than other print-on-demand shops. You actually have to, they divide it into tiers, which is really different because most print-on-demand shops, you can just go in and throw all your designs on here, but in merch by Amazon, they kind of want to test you. And so they only give you a little bit of room to add your t-shirts to or your products to. So to move from one tier, so one level, to the next, you'll have to have that same number of sales or equal to that same number of sales or greater than the current tier you're on. So if you're on tier 10, you need to sell 10 products. You can either buy those 10 products yourself or sell one of each or sell 10 of one. It doesn't matter as long as you sell 10 of them and have uploaded 80%. I didn't put that in there, but you need at least 8 uploads. Then you'd move on to the next tier, which is 25, and the next one is 50, and so on and so on. So to move out of tier 10, you'll need 10 sales. To move out of tier 25, you need 25 sales. And you may be wondering, what tier am I? What level am I? Well, this is where you can check on the merch by Amazon dashboard. Once you're in here, if you are new to merch, you'll see one of these tabs here. It will be called dashboard. This is your default merch by Amazon dashboard, and right here is where your tier level is. So I'm tier 100,000, which means I can have 100,000 products uploaded to merch, and I don't have that many. You can see I only have about 48,000, so I still have some room to grow before I get out of tier 100,000. So that's tier. Okay, so that's enough about talking about tier. The next thing we want to talk about is pretty merch. So you may have heard people talk about pretty merch when talking about merch by Amazon. It's not just saying that these things are nice looking. It's actually a merch by Amazon third-party Chrome plugin that you can add to your merch by Amazon account. There is a free version and also a paid, which is called Pro version. So let me show you what that looks like. You may have noticed when I showed my dashboard the last time, to the left of it, it said pretty merch, and this is kind of what pretty merch shows. It shows a lot more, but basically when people talk about pretty merch, they're talking about the pretty merch dashboard. So you can see here, they have their own dashboard, which looks very different from the dashboard that I showed earlier. This dashboard shows your total sales, kind of a nice graph of, your weekly sales, and it's really good. It shows you what showed yesterday. So many people that are on merch by Amazon love this because you can just instantly see or quickly see what you sold in the day, and it also shows other things. You can see here that my tier level is showing here in and they give you kind of a nice animal monster thing. That is what people are talking about when they're talking about pretty merch for merch by Amazon. It's not just things that look nice. I mean, this does look nice, but they're not talking about merch that looks nice. They're talking about this third-party app. So next term, marketplaces. So you may know what marketplace is in, but specifically for merch by Amazon, these are the Amazon sites in different countries that you can sell on. So currently you can sell on your stuff on Merch by Amazon to products on Amazon.com, Amazon.uk, Amazon.de, which is Germany, Amazon.fr, which is in France, Amazon.it, which is in Italy, and Amazon.es, which is Spain or España, right? It's Spain. So more could be coming in the future. Amazon has all these different marketplaces in different countries. These are just a few of them that they let us sell in Merch by Amazon. So let me show you what that looks like. Let's go back to the Merch by Amazon Pretty Merch dashboard. You can see right here, I didn't cover this in the last one, but I'm highlighting this now. This is telling you which marketplaces you are selling in. So the first one, of course, with the American flag is .com. This is UK. This is DE, Germany. You can see the German flag on here. The France. This is Italy and Spain. I still haven't sold anything in Spain yet, but hopefully when you watch this video, I'll have one. But so that's kind of where Pretty Merch puts it. You can also see it when you add products to Merch by Amazon. This is a product page or upload and create page. You can see here .com, .uk, .de, .fr, .it, .es. So this is a great opportunity. They just recently, depending on when you watch this, but in the late summer of 2020, they've added France, Italy, and Spain. They've had these other three for a while. They started off with just .com way back in the day and then started adding more and more marketplaces. So those can be really good, powerful for you. So that is marketplaces. So the next thing I want to talk about is BSR. You may have heard this acronym thrown around, especially with Amazon sellers. So not just Merch by Amazon sellers, but anyone that sells FBA or anything on Amazon, you may have heard people talking about BSR. What is BSR? Well, it's an acronym that stands for Best Seller Rank, so BSR. So it basically is a number given to all Amazon products to show how well it's selling. So everything that's sold on Amazon has a BSR number or a bestseller rank number. So only products with sales have that number. So if you don't see that number on yours, you probably didn't sell anything yet. Or sometimes Amazon doesn't want to show you that. So recently we've seen BSR numbers hidden from us in the front. They still have it on their end, of course, because it helps them. But I'll show you what this is. So I looked up funny t-shirts on Amazon, and I have a plugin that shows the BSR numbers. It's called DS Amazon Quick View. You can get it. I believe I have a link in my description for that as well. So you can see right here, this t-shirt has a BSR number of 10,000. This one has a BSR number of 2,000. So this one is selling more on Amazon than this one. And this one has a 25, so this one is not selling as well as the first one, and definitely not as well as that one. So you can see that every product, even t-shirts, have BSR numbers. So you might want to look for as you do your research, and as you sell, you can see how your BSR numbers are doing. All right, so the next thing we want to talk about is TOS. Another acronym here that you might hear people that are doing Merch by Amazon say a lot is, oh, that's against TOS or something about TOS. So basically TOS is Terms of Service. These are the guidelines or content policies you'll need to know or need to follow when you're selling on Amazon, especially Merch by Amazon. So accounts have been closed for people that are doing things against Terms of Service. So this is very important if you're just starting on Merch by Amazon. So where to find this Terms of Service? Right here in Content Policies. If you go to Merch by Amazon and go to Resources, it'll pull up a page like this, which Resources, and you just scroll down, and this one right here, like 1, 2, 3, in Merch by Amazon Overview, you can see Content Policies on that page right here. And if you scroll down, you'll see all the content policies. This isn't a video about the content policies, but just to let you know that TOS typically means Terms of Service, and you can find the TOS or content policies here on this page. You may have heard this acronym as well, AMS. AMS stands for Amazon Marketing Services. Now they've changed their name to be called Amazon Advertising, but still people who have used AMS back in the day, they still call Amazon Advertising AMS. So you may have heard this. I'm going to put this on AMS. So basically it's a way to advertise on Amazon with Amazon. So they're getting you both ways. You're paying or you're paying them to pay you, I guess. So You can create ads for your products on Amazon with Amazon advertising and pay Amazon to advertise your products, which is really nice because you're actually putting your ads on Amazon itself. So when people are there shopping and they're looking and ready to buy, your ad will pop up there or in there next to other people. You may have seen in an older slide, that previous slide, a sponsored ad post. So those sponsored ads are because of Amazon advertising. So let me show you a little bit. So you may have noticed this here, this tab, it says advertise. If you click on that, on the Merch by Amazon, you'll get this page and it says help increase sales and visibility on Amazon. So this portal, by clicking on these, it will take you to AMS or Amazon advertising, which is that right now. And you can see they do sponsored ads, sponsored brands. I may do a video on this. This is really good, I think, for higher level people, higher tiers, if you're in the higher tiers, to do this. In the lower tiers, I wouldn't suggest spending your money before you make any money. So if you're making money on Amazon, then you may want to think about actually putting that money that you're making on Amazon back into advertising so that you can get more money. So next term I want you to know is called status. So in Merch by Amazon, there are 6 statuses. Here are the 6 statuses. There's draft, which is when you save your products, but you're not saving it live. So you may want to just save it for later. You're thinking about it. Maybe you uploaded it and might want to change a word or something. You can save it in draft, where you can go back and look at it and edit it, but it's not live on Amazon yet. So that's draft. The next one is under review. So every product that you send to Amazon, when you say, yes, I want to publish this, it goes under automatic review, and Amazon will put that status as under review, either automatic review or sometimes it's an actual manual review. Every product goes under review first before going live. So it's just Amazon's checking the TOS, right? Just to make sure that you're not doing anything that's copyrighted and trademark, against human tragedy, all those things that we talked about. So they're under review, just Amazon double checking that you're doing what you said you're going to do. So the next status is rejected. So if you go under review and they find that you are against policy or TOS and you're doing copyright or trademark things or whatever you're doing against it, your product can be rejected and give a status of rejected. So when you go into your Merch by Amazon, you might see something that says rejected. So that's just saying that some of those products are rejected after the review. They found something that you're doing wrong or Amazon doesn't agree with. So Amazon doesn't actually tell you why it's rejected. It just says it's rejected. So you'll have to figure that out on your own. The next status is processing. So in between, so when it's getting under review and after it's reviewed, before it goes live, it's just processing. So it's just Amazon just saying, just wait a minute, we reviewed this and it's not live yet. We're just working on it. So that's what process is. If it passes review, they're just being processed. The next one is live. Of course, this is where you want your products to be. It's passed review, it's passed everything, it's good to go, it's live, it's on Amazon, ready to sell. So that's what live is. And then removed, it's different than rejected. Removed means that it could be just removed from Amazon. So what happens is, if you don't sell a product after 365 days, Amazon will just remove that product from Amazon. So they give you 365 days to sell a product. If it doesn't sell for whatever reason, Amazon will automatically remove it. So you will see, if you have products on your Merch by Amazon that are longer than 365, you may see this removed. Newer Merch by Amazon sellers may not see this because they may not have been on the Merch by Amazon for more than a year. So you probably would only see this if you've been on Amazon for more than a year, is what I'm saying. So there's that. The way to see these statuses is when you go to your Manage tab here. So I'm here on the Manage tab, and you click Status, you can see all these statuses here. By default, it's going to show all of them, but if you want to see a specific status for a specific product, then you can just uncheck one and then check these. So that's where statuses are on Merch by Amazon. The next one and the last one we're going to do today is called USPTO. So this is where you can check your trademark. So this is USPTO stands for United States Patent and Trademark Office. So USPTO, and this is a place to check for trademarks in the US. So for those other marketplaces, you'll have to check their own places, but this is for US. And let me show you where this is. This is the USPTO website. You get to this page here, and you start typing in like Black Lives Matter, for example, and then hit enter. I forgot to put an S here, but I did later when I did the search. So you can see here Black Lives Matter, and this will give you a search saying Black Lives Matter. You go all the way to the right here, and you see that it's live. So this is something you don't want to trademark. You want to check if this trademark is with t-shirts and stuff, but obviously there's lots and lots of live trademarks for this phrase. I would say stay away from those if you're doing t-shirts on Merch by Amazon. So this is a great resource for you if you're doing Merch by Amazon. Just check USPTO and make sure before you put anything up, before you submit anything to Merch by Amazon, check USPTO if you're selling in the US, and make sure that it is not trademarked, because you don't want to get those rejections. That is it, guys. Those are the terms you should know. Those are just 8 terms. I just wanted to make a real quick one. Obviously, there's so many more terms that we could talk about. And in fact, if you hear a term that you're hearing around while you're doing Merch by Amazon, put that term in the comments below. I want to hear about it. Maybe I can answer those questions there in the comments if I didn't mention it in the video. So thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe this video, or like this video and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click that notification bell and to see more of the videos in line, and stay tuned for the trend credits. Thanks for staying till the end, guys. Here's your trend credits, just real quick here. It's fall, y'all, Halloween. You can see here Merch by Merch Informers giving it an A. Products with BSR 11, and so it's not very saturated, at least for the Halloween version of this. And again, if you don't have Merch by Amazon, I have a link in the description for you to get 20% off Merch Informer, not Merch by Amazon. But if you are doing Merch by Amazon, you probably want to get this Merch Informer. Not only does it tell you competition checker, but look at all the things that it's doing here. I think I have a video on some of them. I'll make more videos about this very powerful tool with graphics as well here. Let me just show you that on Amazon, it's Fall Y'all shirt. You can see that it's in the autocomplete. There's 356 results, so it's kind of saturated. Of course, you may not want to do this exact thing. It's just showing you that fall is coming up, Halloween is coming up. You may want to start doing these things. You can see this BSR's Happy Fall Y'all, which is just a change on that. Fall Y'all, just think of different ways to say that. So this one's saying happy instead of it's, right? So 101 BSR, 25,000 BSR. So you can see very low, good BSRs here. So this is a good thing to start thinking about, just using fall and all, and kind of combine those words and make your own phrase. You don't have to use this exact phrase, but these things are trending right now. So just keep an eye on that. Pumpkins, fall, Halloween. So that's your trend credits, just a real quick one right here. So thanks again for watching this video and staying to the very end. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and you guys just keep creating and keep learning. See you in the next one.